they do?
Not necessarily. They kind of unique in their own aspect because they have, of course, they have number 0, Devin Lloyd, who kind of blows everything up. But I don't really try to compare teams, but I think they're a good defense. That's all that matters.
TJ, what does it mean for you to play in the basketball?
It's a blessing from God to be able to come back home and go out there and have fun. So I think it's a blessing.
The young receivers that are now going to be playing a lot, what do you sense from them this week in terms of their motivation, how excited they are, any of that?
I think they've been anxious all year to play. This is their opportunity to go out there and prove what they can do. So I'm definitely excited for them to go out there and have some fun and just show the world what they can do.
You change your mindset at all with two of those top guys targets that you had not being able to play this week?
We'll be fine. My mindset hasn't changed. I'm still trying to go out there, compete, and have fun. So I don't really think anything changes.
What do you think the mindset of the team is going into this game? Obviously, you had the playoffs on the line. Everything was there for you guys, and now you got the Rose Bowl.
I think that's just between us as a team. I don't want to really share that.
CJ, you got a chance to play in front of family and friends, I would assume, here this week. And I realize, they probably traveled to some other games, but this is kind of feels like a little bit of a homecoming, no? You're coming back to where you grew up. As you think about what your career could look like, and if you want to continue to play football, is this game going to be something you think is really special because you have a chance to come back home for the first time as Ohio State's quarterback to play in front of them?
Yeah. If you would have asked me when I first committed to Ohio State would I play in California ever, I would have probably said no, depending on where the college football playoff was or wherever the bowl game were. But I honestly thought we were going to make the playoff. But at the end of the day, I never would have thought that I would come back home and play, which is an awesome feeling. It just feels regular to me. I don't got to worry about the cold anymore. But it's kind of cold out here right now. But I definitely think that it's a blessing just to have my people who couldn't come out to Ohio come out and see me play that I really wanted to come. But, so it's just a blessing for me to be able to play back home in front of some fans out here that never got to come see the Ohio State game and in front of my family.
I realize that you individually have had a great season, and the team accomplished at a really high level. Did you set specific goals for yourself at the beginning of the year that you were kind of tracking along the way? And if you did, are you willing to share any of those with us?
I really didn't set it. Of course, I wanted to be a Heisman finalist. I wanted to win the Big Ten championship. Of course, we didn't do, but that was a big goal of mine. I wanted to win the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year, just keep that going in the Ohio State quarterback's history. I don't think the other award that I wanted, I think it was like the Big Ten Silver Award or something like that. I don't think it's announced yet, but that's something I wanted to win as well. There's a couple other things that I didn't get, but those are some of the things that I was thinking about. But I think when it comes to that, you just have to win. It's not really about what you think as a person, or more like what you want as accolades as an individual. If you win, you can probably get those things.
One more for me. A lot of people talk about Coach Day as being one of the best quarterbacks coaches in the country. How has he made you better? Is it any big picture ideas? Is it like little things each week where he's pointing things out to you from previous film? What has he done to make you feel like, hey, my game is progressing the way I want it to?
I think the knowledge that he has from coming from the NFL, then he played the position. So that's all things that really help. He's in there with us, going over film with us, and going over the plays. So it's all good things. Sometimes you don't get from a head coach. So I think he does a good job of just getting us prepared for that week. And me myself, I don't cut any corners. I don't think he does either. So I think when you have a quarterback and head coach like that, or offensive coordinator, which he is, who don't cut corners and try to just put everything on the line, I think that's a good duo. So.